This is The Baseline, discussing the hot button topics of the NBA.
Warren Shaw here, 19 Media Group here with Nassir Little. Nas, what's good, brother? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. At the media day, grateful to be here.
Well, welcome to Miami, first and
you.
foremost. I want to start off with the question, hope it's not too controversial, but listen, so we all follow the league. You're a talented dude. I was surprised myself to be there, looking at the free agents list, you like Lonnie Walker, still available.
Yeah.
What's happening around the league where talented guys like you are finding it hard to find a home a little bit?
Man, I agree with you 100%. I think it's the lay of the land right now. It's a lot of guys who are NBA players who just are getting caught up in weird situations right now. I don't know how much of a product of it is because of the new CBA. I think teams are being forced to make a lot of tough decisions, and it's coming to the detriment of players like myself. Lonnie, Markelle Fultz, like it's crazy.
Yeah, Markelle, yeah.
It's actually crazy, and it's a bit unfortunate. But I think part of it is just the bright side of it is showing how much the game is growing. I think it's just so much talent. Like the league just has so many good players that it's kind of like some guys are just kind of having to bite the bullet a little bit. So it's unfortunate, man. But I think you just got to kind of weather that storm, man, and just continue to work, continue to put your head down, and you just have to live the results a little bit.
No, I appreciate that thoughtful answer for sure, man. And so I already know the answer, but I'm going to ask anyway. Like, have you feel like you've had an opportunity to really showcase your skill set?
No, I don't. To be candid, I don't. I feel like my third season I did in Portland, and then unfortunately I tore my labrum that year. But I think for me, like that was like I know I can do it. I've produced at the NBA level on a consistent basis, so I know that I can do it. I've shown it. I just need the opportunity to do it again. You know what I'm saying? And it may not be fair, but life isn't necessarily fair. So I just gotta, like I said, continue to put my head down, continue to put that work in, man, and just live with whatever happens, for real.
Speaking of that work, what have you worked on this summer? And then I think what made Miami the choice for you to bring these talents over here?
I think for me, like I prioritize just my body. I've had some injuries over the course of my career, and for me, it was just trying to lock in on any little detail that I could to just try to, shrink those margins of error, losing some body fat, gaining more muscle, having a more like diligent routine when it comes to warming up and cooling down, those type of things, man, and making sure I'm eating the right things with my chef, all that type of stuff. Just try to tighten up. Yeah. Chef dude, shout out my guy, Chef Alex, but. Just trying to tighten up any little thing that I could. Obviously, continuing to work on the consistency of my jump shot is important. The league is, as you know, is just turning into like a lot of threes and that type of stuff. Spacing the floor is really valuable right now. So just continuing to work on that. But I think those two things for me is what's going to help me, continue to be successful.
When you talk about the spacing, is that something that, like, I don't know, like sometimes the league or the job forces you to kind of do something? Is that something that you feel like you're forced to being able to do, have to become and space the floor as a three-point shooter?
Yeah, I think it's such an emphasis on spacing and shooting. I think it's kind of, I don't know. I just think it's such an emphasis that they're not valuing, I think, some other parts of the game that should be valued. I think like guys like myself, like I'm a decent shooter, but I think guys that bring energy, play defense, rebound, those like who can pass. Yeah, just like intangible type things. I think that's getting to a point where it's starting to get a little bit underappreciated just because spacing is so important right now. But again, like the Heat, obviously they got great shooters on this team, but I think they value that the most, or the team I think that values it the most is here. So I think that's why, they wanted me to be here, and I think that's why I saw the potential in me being a good fit for this team as well.
So you ready for this competition that's going to be here in training camp? There's a lot of guys who play similar positions. Even a guy like Jovic is like, he's coming along as well too. Yeah. So what does that, does that get your juices going in terms of like that competition for training camp?
Like, I've been having to compete my entire career, so it's nothing that, is foreign to me. I know I know I got to come in here and I got to make a statement, and you know, guys got to get to know me and get used to me and who I am. But at the end of the day, you know, we all trying to have one goal. We all trying to, you know, get it done. You know, walk away with that trophy at the end of the season. So whatever decision comes with that, that's the decision that's going to be made at the end of the day, in regards to who playing and who makes the team, and you know, et cetera. So. You know, I'm confident in myself. I'm excited to get competing. I heard this is a super competitive environment, and I've already seen it, you know, myself with the times that I've played pickup with the guys. So I'm excited because that's the type of person I am, and I'm excited to be around a lot of like-minded individuals in that regard.
Last two for let you ride out here. So did you have any pre-existing relationship with any Heat players on this roster before coming here yet?
Obviously, Wayne Ellington, you know, he's on the coaching staff right now, but he, you know, Carolina boys, you know, so we got that connection going. Me and Tyler Hero, we were the same high school class. We're both McDonald's All-Americans, Jordan Brand. So, you know, we've been familiar with each other, you know, for years, played against each other in college, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we've been seeing each other for years. Trying to think who else. That's really it in regards to guys I really know. But, you know, you play against guys over the course of the year. So, you know, it's just you know, bouts of mutual respect, you know, just seeing guys consistently. So, you know, I'm familiar with a lot of the players, but I would say Tyler is probably one of the dudes that I have seen the most for sure coming in.
Well, I'm sure the guys will indoctrinate you. You get to know everybody, especially this bonding trip going to the Bahamas, et cetera, et cetera. I'm sure you've been to the Bahamas before and all that or whatever. But last one, so you obviously been in Portland, you know, spent that time with Phoenix with some really amazing players, Hall of Fame level guys. I think you played with Carmelo in his latter year as well too. Carmelo, Dame, KD. What have you picked up from some of those guys, those legendary Hall of Fame type players?
Man, a lot. I'm trying to think of something specific to say, just because it's been, you know, just so much bountiful knowledge that I've gained from all those guys.
Did any of them take you under their wing specifically?
I would say Dame for sure, the most. Me and him are the closest. I mean, I've played with him longer than anybody else that was named, but just he's great for a reason. Like, I think it's simple, but it's powerful because, you know, you see guys do these amazing things, and when you get to be up close and watch the work that he puts in, and you know, his attention to detail, and how much of a student of the game he is, and how willing he is to listen, how humble he is, you see like why he's successful. And you know, watching that, you know, I just apply it to my life, and you know, everybody's, you know, levels of success look different. Everybody's idea of success is different, so you can't just say one way or the other. But I've just definitely, you know, watched him closely, and he's kind of took me under his wing. We get work in every summer together.
Nice.
So it's just been amazing, man. I feel like he's helped my game, you know, my mindset, my confidence, my mentality in tremendous ways. So it's been an honor to play with some guys like that for sure.
Well, hopefully we'll see you shooting some local threes this year or something like that,
man.
too.
Hopefully.
Stay healthy, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you,
man.